back to Cheap and Green. Today we are participating in I guess it's a challenge. It's the One Box Challenge issued by Rachel of Sweet and Simple Home. If you're not familiar with the One Box Challenge, this is how it works. You take a box or a bag or a laundry hamper or whatever, a pile, and you declutter your house. You go through cupboards and closets and those little tuck-away spots that seem to gather junk. And you get rid of all the things that you don't need anymore, that you don't love anymore, that aren't working for you, and you donate them. We have always been sort of trying to decluttering and make sure that we're not keeping stuff that's no longer serving us, but somehow things just multiply. And even though I constantly have a box going, I always am surprised when I open a cupboard and how did this get so cluttered? So let me show you what I've got for this One Box Challenge. Isn't this crazy? I mean, I thought I had a reasonably decluttered house, and look at all this junk. Look at it all, it's crazy. Now, I mean, a lot of it is stuff from my daughter's room. We went through her closet and she's decluttered and culled quite a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, we have Littlest Pet Shop stuff. We have, here's Ariel, and, you know, dog clothes and craft kits that she's not interested in anymore. So a lot of it is her stuff, but still there's just so much more. This was the cutlery drawer in my kitchen, and look at all of this stuff. I mean, I didn't even know I had some of this stuff. It's crazy. Like, look at this. Look. Apparently, I collected spoons. I don't even remember doing that. Anyway, so I don't love them, so they're going to go to Goodwill, and hopefully somebody who does collect spoons will be really happy about that. Over Christmas, my mom managed to find this amazing deal on bed sheets, and she picked us up 2 sets of queen-size bed sheets, 100% cotton, and they're only $15 a set. It was such a crazy deal, and they're really nice. They're not even scratchy or anything. So it was time to cull some of our old bed linens. This set, I mean, you can see it's like threadbare. We got this, I don't even think we were married. I think this might be 20 years old. So that was a really good investment. But it is too threadbare to do anybody any good at Goodwill. It's just a mess. So this is actually going to go to our local animal shelter. They use these things. They can cut them up as rags, or they can use them for bedding for animals. So there's that set, and then I found this other sheet, and it doesn't have a bottom sheet. We don't have any need for that. That needs to just go. These are more craft supplies. These are perfectly good Crayola pencils, but Maya's actually a fairly sophisticated artist now. So she prefers the higher quality because, you know, she's doing actual artwork for school, and these Crayolas are not quite up to that challenge, but they're still perfectly good, so off to Goodwill they go. And we had all these extra pencil cases, 3 of them, and my daughter actually took 2 for her collection, so I don't know why we thought we needed 5 pencil cases, but we don't. Here's another full box. This is a set of bed sheets from my daughter's bed when she had a single bed. She doesn't have that bed anymore. She has a double now, so I don't know why these are still hanging around. And cookie tins, they breed in the cupboards. There's another one inside this. Like, how many cookie tins does somebody need? Apparently 7. 7 is the number that no, I don't need 7. I kept 2, and these are going. I also culled some of these dog toys, and I've cleaned them up and everything, and they're going to go to the animal shelter as well. Rosie just doesn't play with these. She doesn't play with these dog toys. There's no point in keeping them in a drawer, cluttering up the house. They, again, are going to go to the animal shelter, and a dog there will enjoy playing with them. This is something that I'm actually a little sad to see go. This is one of those over the bathtub racks, and I was really excited when I found this at a garage sale, because usually when you buy them retail, they can be $50, $75. They can be quite a lot of money. So when I found it at a garage sale for under $10, I was thrilled. I thought, this is going to be great. I mean, look at this. We've got a little holder for a glass of wine, and we've got another little holder for a little candle, and this is for your book that you put here, and your soap and whatever. And isn't that going to be, you know, wonderful and glamorous for when I take baths? Except I don't like taking baths. And it was just sitting there getting dusty. Eventually got shoved under the bathtub. We have a clawfoot tub, so there's space underneath. So it was stuffed under there. It's been there for years and no one's ever used it. So, you know, why am I keeping it? So it's gonna go, and that magical glass of wine, book reading, candlelit experience, that is just not me. So, bye. This is the other thing that I'm culling. We have a million of these little water bottles that came with lunch bags, that came with matching backpacks. And honestly, we need one water bottle per person. I mean, my daughter's older now. She doesn't lose these things. And, you know, obviously she didn't lose enough of them because look how many I have. So they're going to go to Goodwill, and some little person will really enjoy having these because these are good quality. They're stainless steel, so they're great. We also found this in the back of the closet. I don't know, should I keep this? Probably not. So I also am getting rid of this coat. It's really huge on me. It's not lined, so it's really only good for spring and fall. And I don't know, I don't really like it that much. It's kind of nice, I guess, but it buttons weirdly, and it's just overly complicated. I never wear it. So it's gotta go. This was actually a tough one to decide to get rid of. This is a repair kit for, you know, really nice books. I can't even open it right now. It was a gift, and I really love the idea of it. I think it's wonderful and nostalgic, and it's beautifully packaged. But the thing is, I've never cracked it open. You know, I tend to buy books that I want and then I keep them, but they're not really expensive quality, or I get them from the library. If I did have a really expensive book, I think I'd be really worried about trying to repair it myself, you know, like a first edition or something like that. I would probably want to take that to a professional because I really don't know what I'm doing. You know, and you can ruin a book that's worth hundreds of dollars if you don't know what you're doing when you try to repair it. So I don't think this is really for me, but I know that somebody else would really love and appreciate it. So I will be donating this as well. This isn't even all of the stuff that I've culled. I've actually already sold a few things, and I made $60 out of stuff that was just in the back of the closet that I didn't even remember that I had. So it's been really profitable. So thanks, Rachel. I wanted to thank Rachel for this challenge. Obviously, I really needed the incentive to dive into my closets and really dig out the stuff that was no longer working for me. Sometimes I think there's this idealized version of ourselves that we have in our heads, and we keep a lot of these things for way too long because we think we're going to get this magical life that these items are going to somehow fit into. But really, after holding on to things for 10 years, you have to just let them go, and you have to let go that sort of idealized life that you know, really doesn't exist. So now I will have more closet space, and I will have more room in my life for the things that really matter to me and that I really love. So thank you so much to Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home for issuing this challenge, and thank you for watching me today, and I hope to see you next time on Cheap and Green.